Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my favorite ride or die makeup brushes. I do have a lot of like super affordable ones, and then I have just a couple of expensive ones, but the good thing about the expensive ones is that I have dupes for all of them. But before I get that was embarrassing. No one's going to want to subscribe now. As I was trying to say, I would greatly appreciate if you guys subscribe to my channel, and let's just go ahead and get started. So the first brushes I'm going to be talking to you guys about are my three favorite MAC makeup brushes. So the first brush I'm talking to you guys about is this MAC angled liner brush, and the reason I love this one is I've literally had it, I think, for like 8 years. Honestly, I've had this brush for ever, and no matter how many times I clean it, it does not shed. It just lasts forever. But this is just the perfect brush for eyeliner, whether you want to do a wing on top, or you can also go in with your waterline. This one actually retails at $20, but the good thing about it is, like I said in the beginning, I have a dupe, and my dupe for this one is the Morphe I don't know why I said that so slow. It's the Morphe Y23 brush, and this one, sorry I'm looking over here, I have all the prices, but this one is $3.99, and it seriously works the exact same way, and I'm absolutely in love with the quality of both. It's exact same size. So get a $3.99 one or a $20 one, whichever one is a great option. So the next MAC brush I'm talking to you guys about is the MAC 217 brush, which is just a fluffy blending brush. And like I said, I have a dupe, and the Morphe M433 is the exact same size, works the exact same. I seriously cannot tell. Like, sometimes I pick this one up and I don't even know which one I'm using. So this one is $25, the MAC one, and the Morphe M433 is $5.99. So like I said, they're both great options, but the one's just cheaper than the other. The last MAC brush is the MAC 286 brush, and it's just a very nice blending brush. I use it for my transition shade in the very beginning of when I do an eyeshadow look, and this one isn't really a dupe as far as the shape of it goes, but it definitely does the exact same thing. Like, I cannot tell a difference when I'm using either one, and it is the Morphe E27 brush, and this one has like a flat top, which at first I was kind of like iffy about, because I was like, how is this going to blend inside of my crease? But it actually blends out like seamlessly. I love it. But this one actually retails at $6.99, and this one is $32. So honestly, how could you not? Because I just slightly touched on the Morphe brushes that were dupes, I want to talk to you guys about the rest of the Morphe brushes I have, because they are amazing, amazing quality. Like, if I could tell you to purchase any brush line, it would be Morphe, because they're so inexpensive and they are like the best quality of brushes I've ever used. First I'm going to do face, and then I'll go into my eye brushes. But the Morphe M439 brush, this one is $13.99. Right now it's on sale, and it was originally $28. So if you guys are interested in this brush, definitely go purchase it now before it goes off sale. This one is just the perfect buffing brush to buff in your liquid foundation, any concealer. Like, honestly, I use it the same way that I would use my beauty blender. So this one just buffs out your foundation like perfectly. Usually I don't like brushes to buff out my foundation because they do leave it like all streaky and liney, but this one definitely does not. But you can also work in your concealer with this. Like, I'll just go ahead and dab in my concealer, and then I'll go and like pat this in there with my concealer, and it works perfectly. These brushes I'm going to be talking to you about are also Morphe, but they're from the Gold collection, and this one's the Y1, and this one was $13.99. This brush is just perfect for powder all over the face or for bronzing. The bristles are so soft, it doesn't leave your color patchy or anything. It's not super rough on the skin. Like, I'm just absolutely in love with this brush. So moving right along, this is a Morphe Y11, and this one is $7.99, and it's just perfect. It looks kind of janky right now because I literally just washed them, so the bristles are like, Basically, I just like to set all of my highlight with this, so I'll go in under my eyes, on my nose, on my chin, I was gonna say cheek and I said chin, so I go in on my chin with this as well, and it's just perfect for setting everything without making it crease so much. So the next brush is the Morphe Y14, and this one is $5.99, and it is the perfect highlighting brush. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed, and you just go in right here with any highlight, and it seriously leaves like the most gorgeous highlight ever. Like, ever, 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 ever. If I were to suggest any, just kidding, I can't even say that. These are all just great. Last three brushes are also from Morphe, but these are just little eye detail brushes, and they range anywhere from like $2, I think this middle one's the $2 one, and then the rest are like $4 or $5. So they're so cheap either way, but they're just perfect for getting right into the crease right here if you want to do like a nice cut crease, or even this one, it's really, really detailed, but it's a little bit more fluffy, so you can definitely blend that out a little bit more. And this one is called the M507. That's one that's a little bit fluffier than the others. This one's like a little bullet, like it's just perfect for right here. And this one's the Y22. And then these two are kind of like similar, except this one's just a little bit fatter, and that one's the M321. So again, all three of these are so cheap, so inexpensive, just great quality, and they make your eyeshadow look amazing. I didn't expect to show you guys this because I totally forgot until last minute, so I didn't even clean it along with the rest of my brushes, so it's a little dirty, but it is the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and so they're about the same thing except a different shape. I'm going to turn this around. So right here it does have the little detailed tip as well that you can blend in your concealer, do the contour, and then this, I actually like it kind of better because it presses onto your face a lot better just because it has that like flat top, but either one are a great option. I will say that this one tears apart a little bit easier after a while, and this one is still going strong. So again, this is anywhere from $5 to $8 depending on where you get it. I would suggest Walmart because Ulta is like $8 or $9, and then Walmart's like $5, and then this one's just $20 at any Sephora. So speaking of Real Techniques, my two favorite Real Technique brushes that I'm talking to you guys are about are actually, so this one is a setting brush, and I just use it for any highlight. I used this one before I had my Morphe one, and it works just as good, but this one doesn't really blend it out as much as the other one does. Like, I feel like this one just leaves like a harsh line if you're not careful with it, but you can make a beautiful highlight. And this one is $5 to $8 depending on where you get it. Again, I would suggest somewhere else besides Ulta because Ulta does raise their prices on these. Seriously, just as cheap. So I would suggest going with this one rather than this one. But if you really don't want to order something online, this is like a quick little drugstore run through one. And the last brush is also a Real Techniques one, and this one is just their powder brush, and this is a huge brush. Like, I am absolutely obsessed with this because I just love like big fluffy brushes. This brush is just perfect for packing on any bronzer on top of your face after you set your highlight, and it's just absolutely amazing, and it's only $7 to $10 again depending on where you get it. So I would definitely suggest this one, and this from Real Techniques. I wish this came in a set, but sometimes they do have sets and they are amazing as well. So definitely get your hands on these if you don't feel like ordering anything online. So I hope that did help a little bit because I know some of you asked me like what are some good cheap brushes or what are some good everyday brushes. So all of these are super good quality and they're not expensive at all. That's like my favorite thing about it. So I'll list them all down below in the description, list the prices, list where you can get them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really? We're almost to the end, Frida. Get it together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see anything else, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!